So it looks like I'm not gonna be able to do my Steel Soul run for Soap Song, but that's all good. I've been just I've been enjoying this a lot. It's nice not playing a game that's super taxing or super stressful for a little bit. Yo yo yo. Hi Ocean. Slime breaching? Indeed, Turkey. What's how are you doing? Yeah, still not gotten around to playing that Subnautica mod. I'm not sure that I will. To be honest, that hopefully I did say it back then, but if anything, I'm gonna just play Below Zero or Subnautica 2 when it comes out. Add something on YouTube. Second part's better. Yeah, how are you both doing? So let me pull up TikTok as well, so that way I can see what they all are saying as well. So ytouchamySPAGETT. Here. Earth. Slime Gooner 2. No. No. What? I'm not reading that message. No. That one stays in the forever away box. Okay, so I remember adding that. I need plorts. Hi, Frostblade. Why am I playing this? Because it's a fun, relaxing game? We have full netherite earlier. I made an enderman farm. Hmm. Is that even good for XP, or is that just for getting the ender pearls? It's best for XP, unemployed friend activity. We play Arc Raiders now? Oh, nice. I've taken a break from Arc Raiders for a little bit. I got tired of extraction shooters. I was not having fun with it. Hello. I don't know why I thought that was a fruit or something for a second there. I do burp again, yippee. You finished both Slime Rancher games? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Is there even an ending to this game? Is there a way to end it? I still have to do a lot of side stuff, I imagine, if that is the case. I guess I can try going through here. Rude. Actually, wait, do I even have Slime Rancher 2? I may need to buy that eventually. I may have to wait until the next Steam's sale, which would probably be the summer sale, I believe, because the spring sale just happened, right? Yeah, I just have to be patient. Why spend big money when you can spend small money? Let's see, teleport me back, please. Yes. Yeah, perfect. I thought I don't know if you could hear that. I thought I thought the AC or the air conditioning in this hotel room was about to collapse within itself. I thought there was going to be an incident that was going to occur. That's incredible. I'm happy. Right, they've eaten literally everything. They'll be fine. Peak stream name? I know. It should be Slime Ranching Part 9, right? I was not even trying. I was essentially like, this is my 9th time playing it. Just put a 9 in front of it. Give it the Resident Evil treatment. Okay, they got plenty of food. They're fine. I still recognize only one of those words, which would be Kochka. Are you actually talking about the slimes or something like that? Okay, I do need a farm for more pink, but these guys I can just sell. Oh, well, some short term. You can go in there. I'll be fine. What are you? What? Did I buy this decoration? Is this a statue for, like, getting enough money? What is that? It's just talking about... It's just talking about toys. Okay, well, cool. It's very long, disappears. Don't know. I have no clue either. Okay, I got plenty of food. Ow. Turkey, you're speaking very weird today. What is it with this game that's making you speak like this? Slimes. But they're just... This is clearly meant to be like a relaxing, or a game that like children would play, and you're saying these type of things. That's a bit odd. I don't know. It could also be I feel like I'm sleep deprived right now. I don't know. You might not be the problem. It could be me. Coming off the work shift and then coming back to reading that thing about slimes, and I'm just like, oh. I'm not that internet brained today. Not nearly. Hide from me when we're lost between the notes, but beacons round and round. We just dance, dance, dance. Okay, they're not teleporting. I like that. Thinking about my slime while playing Slime Rancher. My slime, they'll never come back. It's so sad. Ooh, I still got plenty of these guys. No, stop it. Yeah, I need to go to the wildlands again to get more cocodovas. Ow. Ow. Rude. I don't really think fire even gives you that many slimes, to be fully honest. Ow. Well, there goes some of my stamina. I still find it amusing. I did all of this playthrough of the game, and I forgot the Q ability exists, and it's kind of nice for some of these areas. Why is everything down? Why are all the markets down? Is this tied to the real-world economy? The real-world US stock market? Is that what's going on right now? Not a single one of these is up, except these guys. H. Or, wait, not H, for real. I'm blind. There was no H. The H was the friends we made along the way. But speaking of which, I still need to get that achievement for... What is it? I need to fill one of these to the brim with something. Okay, perfect. So that one's nearly empty. New stream and name Sliming Slimes while using slimes no defense to make money from slimes slimy slime. I think I have a slime obsession. Just have a slight a slight indication. Okay, also do hold on, let me see. Do the quantum slimes like those the best? Yes, of course they do. That makes the most sense. Sounds sticky. You should throw a beach party. I cannot even make that sound right now. I know what you're referencing, Ocean. Bubble, yes, it's referencing Bubble. When you're with two slimes. Interesting, interesting. Interesting, interesting. I kind of want to make this the OSHA uncertified fence again. That seems funny. I'll do that. Hold on. It's actually very easy. I just go over here real quick. Oh, perfect. There's already a ton of them. Come here. What do you think you're doing? There's no escape. Perfect. So you know what Gnome's doing in C? Gnome's doing in C. I do not know what you're referring to. Microwaves? Maybe they're heating up their meals. Papa Smurf wants to. But yes, I think of the Smurfs when I think of gnomes. Papa Smurf wants like an extra large meal. Oh, that's decently not bad. All right. I'm amazed that slime is even still here. None of these crystals are growing. I'm gonna freak. Oh, it's these. Got it. I was just like, I'm gonna freak it. It's gonna freak. It's gonna be too much. You need to end right. Okay, and then I just need fire and explodey. I'm getting the money back up eventually. So I did not take the TikTok audio. I might be hot micing Spotify right now, which would be amusing. Okay, does not look like it. The grow is so slow, it's insane. I'm gonna sleep because I have to get up at 8 and it's 4:47. Yeah, good night, Turkey. I wish you well. Hopefully you can get some decent sleep, even if it's only like 3 or 4 hours. Oh wait, this is for sure. It's fruit. Those are gonna go bad. I forgot. Also, I should not be listening to the playlist. This is just my liked playlist. I should be listening to the official stream playlist that I make like every so often. Give that a sec. And I always find something wrong. Thank you all, you two guys. City needs me. True, the city do need you. You are an essential worker. At least that's what they probably tell you. Keystone species. E. Go. Sure, Mary, you don't watch movies much, but you should go see Hawkers. I thought it was really good. I would. You better be being sarcastic right now. I go to the movies pretty often. I'm gonna go watch Project Hail Mary here pretty soon. Yeah, I've been hearing good things about Hawkers. Yippee, money. Well, I don't really need that, so goodbye. I like the perfect. I swear you said you didn't watch movies much. Well, it kind of depends. Like when I'm busy right now with work. Sorry, I don't remember. Well, no, it's fine. I may have said that. When I'm busy with work, it's certainly a lot lesser, but whenever I have free time and I'm not streaming and I'm not editing and I'm not doing other billion other things, then I try to go to the movies as much as possible. You are very busy, yes. I'm no longer the streamer man, I'm the busy man. So true. Speaking of movies, have you seen that new trailer, End of Oak Street? It looks really good, no spoilers, not. On the road, do you find time to stream? It's called Sometimes I Do Not. Busy bee, I guess. The best way to describe it, Ocean, is that sometimes when there's something that you really want to do, you find time for it. And I really do like streaming, so I try to find as much time for it as possible. Sometimes it's not possible, and I have to delay it, and it makes me a little bit sad, but I really try. Okay, can I make the... I really want the #1 slime stage. Where do I get that material? The bees only have a lifespan of 30 days. Oof. Streamer don't die in 30 days. Are you saying that I have the lifespan of a bee? How did you know? How did you figure that out? You must be cheating to figure that out. Okay, I need to, like, drill in somewhat more rare. I mean, you're a busy bee. You could say I'm beezy. Hee. No. Well, you could say I'm bees. Just that's the joke anyway. Just no. Shush, I like the joke. That's very offensive to bees. I thought you said I am a bee, so you're saying it's offensive to my own kind. Now that's potential racism, and I do not stand by potential racism. Especially the worker bees. That emoji. Just a standing face. Yep, that's how it be. Friendly fire won't be tolerated. How's it friendly fire? Are you saying it's friendly fire on my part? This is an outrage. It's unfair. It's so awkward getting up to this one. Oh, shooting them out. Whoopsie. While I'm fully out of that extra good stuff. Oh, I got Thunderclap again? What is this, Demon Slayer? What's the name of the one character who's blonde? Zenitsu? Oh, gosh, that's definitely not his name. Yellow hair, does thunder ability. Zap zap. Has a crush on Tanjiro's sister, I think, but also has a crush on every single woman that has ever existed. Because that's just who he is. Fun fact, the last bit of Demon Slayer content that I've watched was the movie. There might even be an entirely new season out. I would not know. I'm not gonna try to trick you this time. Just say it. No. Just say the word, Bart. Say it. I want you to say the cat noise. It's important for me. I only want you to say it because you do not want to say it. If you would have readily said it, it would have been over by now. But now that you do not want to say it, it's my life goal. Alright. Dog sound. Insert dog sound effect. Replace dialogue with dog sound effect. I should just start saying stuff like that from now on. Make it sound like I'm just worrying about an editor in the future who's gonna add it there. You said that before. No, I did not. Clearly, you must be faking. Yes, I've said it before, I know. I mean, fair is fair. I can say it, but I can also choose not to say it. You have no problem with that? Why now? It's just to bother you, Ocean. Because I know you like asking those questions whenever I stop saying a word. You're like, wait, you're being inconsistent. Why? Like being a detective all the time. Oh, so you want to know that really cool feeling where you feel like you fast travel to a certain point of the day? I feel like this just happened to me. I just worked for, was it 10? 10 hours, and I fast traveled to this point. Very cool. Because funny. Now, personally, I would like to fast travel to the point in which I'm in my bed and going eepy, but this is better for right now. Yowza. A wise man once said, "It do be how it do is." Come on. Recharge. Recharge. Thank you. I don't have much time. Stamina, I need you. Perfect. The dream life resides in everyone. Oh, the ogles of Plorts. Okay, not a great run, but could have been worse. But only ones with courage to say rough twice have the power to achieve it. Huh, that's so funny. Rough, and then you want me to say it again because that's like a dog noise. That's so funny, Ocean. Good try, but not gonna fall for it. It's like those TikToks where they say, like, close one of your eyes because you're not able to see. And then they're like, did you just wink at me? I've seen TikToks like that. I don't know why people do that. Is it just to make the person watching them feel shy and bashful? Oh, I'm embarrassed for doing a thing to a video on the screen. Do pictures going 24 frames a second with audio. Oh, it's very scary. What do I have to? I don't know where the entrance to the track is. Is it right here? Yeah, it's right here. Hopefully that is mining the good stuff. I really do hope it is, because that would be real nice. Because this is an actual cave, right? I mean, it's not looking like it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I guess I just go to the wildlands. Ooh, let's do that. For the quantum slimes. That's actually a really good idea. Give them a toy. Stop it! Stop it! Stop fighting! First person to make an animal noise gets a cookie. Humans are animals, so I already won by speaking. I'm literally the only one that could possibly win this competition. What kind of cookie? Need not matter if I won the cookie. It's already been mine. I claim victory. Okay, so that's how I was filling it. Okay, so let's just do this real quick. Oatmeal raisin? That's actually not that bad. This is a pretty underrated cookie. I'm glad I won. That I have this... that I have hereby declared upon myself. Alright, here. See, I appreciate it more than Frostblade anyway. I'm the rightful victor. Oh, thank you. I'm not able to eat it, but the thought counts. Alright, what are their favorite foods? They have no favorite foods. Stony hen. Yeah, I'm never going to be able to afford that. So it's going to be cheap for the rest of their life. There's no way I'm getting chicken production up that much. It's just mirrors, there are more chickens in here. Are there? Not is there. Is there more chick? Me not understand. Me brain hurt. Okay, so put the chimkins in here just to recycle some of them. Good luck, chickens. Oh, it's gonna be a bloodbath. Good luck, little chimkins. Chimkin nugget, yes, the chimkin nuggies. They're probably gonna be all gone by the time I return from the wilderness. Alright, Cocodoba time. Cocodoba. Coca. Owie. Owie. voice actor for the chickens must have really had fun with that sound, with those sounds. Congrats on the 10-stream rock streak. I'm gonna fully announce this to the world. Voice actor, you said that. Clearly, that's a different. That was clearly on a different platform. That's not on YouTube. It's just coincidentally somebody was talking about voice actors at the same time. That's very cool of them. Apparently, that happened. Yep. Apparently, that did happen. Also, Gumba, do you know if the studio's aggro crab, right? Do they ever announce when the updates for Peak are coming out, or do they just kind of just shadow drop them? Because I have no clue. Because I know they're planning on adding regions or newer regions to the game. I just have no clue when they update the game. So, this just happened. We might tease them a bit on their socials, but that seems like about it. Good thing I do not stalk any company's social media account, because I do not care enough to do that. Do you know what I'm talking about? No. It's very kind of you to assume that I am a knower, but I am certainly not. Is that a reference to the hit game Forsaken? By the way my earlier message sent. When people call a fictional character hot and it's literally just an animal with a voice. That message. I did not want to read that message, Ocean, but, you know, since you asked me about it, there you go. Furry. Furries. Furries described. I'm into Aggro Crab and Landfall. Their socials aren't going to be like a Microsoft Discord server. Well, yeah, no, they're like an indie studio. Oh, sorry. You don't have to apologize about that. I'm just joking with you. It's not like I'm actually that disturbed by reading that. No, but not even anamorphic, just straight up unanimated animal. Sorry, are you talking about the Pokemon community? Yo. Hi, Creep, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing better. That was a weird stream yesterday. I know that was probably not fully under your control, but I just want to make sure you're alright. A lot of people in the comments talk down on Paige, the lady who does Agricrep social media stuff, for not having all the badges in Peak. Like what? You see, the person who's a social media manager has not fully played the game to getting all the achievements in Peak, even though some of them are completely redundant and not really needed to complete the game. What happened yesterday? What did I miss? You don't remember? No, but hear me out. Funny badge, true. Yang, what happened? Creep, by the end of the stream yesterday, I actually ended stream a bit early to make sure that you were okay. Because you were typing so incoherently. Like, during the beginning of the stream, you could type words and things. But by the end, it was like letters. It was like you're typing Morse code. You don't have to apologize. I wanted to make sure you were okay, and I thought your well-being was more important than me typing. And funny color sash for finishing Ascent 7. Yeah, but like the thing is that not everybody's a gamer, and not everybody's just to complete games at a level like that. Paige just might not be at that level, and that's perfectly fine. And you know, they can make content out of her doing that. That's genius social media strategy. Pay her to play the video game. I was typing that badly. Literally look at the Discord. You also sent a message on the Discord yesterday, Creep. They do. Although I talked about the end of the world for half the stream, Creep. I'm just gonna go out a little early. The end of the world? Why? You were talking about, like, fire tornadoes and things like that. Some of those recent TikToks about how she just got more badges. Okay, so they've already beat me to that idea. Wait, why can't I change his house specifically? That's a bit weird. Now, let's see, can I do any more side missions? Is that a thing? OMG, yes it is a thing. You asked that question yesterday too. You know what? I feel bad for Paige. You know what, Paige? You do a good job. Okay, so there's an achievement for putting them like in a puddle, right? I'm not crazy for thinking that. Oh, it has to be each of them? That's rough. Okay, so slime toys, let me do that. I'll do that achievement because that's decently cheap. So, big rock. Okay, what is the big rock for? I should have read that a little bit more. Big rock. Yeah, I'm sorry again, I did not remember most of yesterday. Yeah. It's okay, Creep. As long as you're alright. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to play with that, to be honest. Supposed to talk about cats a lot? Yeah. Alright, honey slimes. They are over here. Fair. Yeah, I think I talk about cats a lot. Sober, to be honest. Kitty. Good kitty. That is not any of the materials that I wanted it to be. Hmm. We love Kitty, true. Kitty W. That joke that I kept saying about knowing when I'm getting more people in the streams is coming true more and more every day. You're enjoying Steven Universe? Yeah. Oh, you finally saw those messages. I mean, I could just construct the silo here. Yeah, so let's just do that. So demolish and then silo. Nearly just demolished it again. I didn't see that. You're gonna love the next seasons. And from my impressions, Steven does not get older until Steven Universe Future. I just was scrolling through YouTube and saw a random live stream, and now I'm here. Hi, here. Your very life has built up to this moment. I hope you're proud of what has just happened. You have been just bestowed upon a new name. Yippee. Oh, that's ready. So... yeah, it's an ongoing joke in the series, too. It's mentioned in season 13 when he turns 14 that he just never grows older. The creators are just like, if he grows older, we'll lose money. You lose that kid appeal. It's so over if that happens. Do you have any idea how much money we've put into this? I forget what episode it is, but I know it's definitely kind of early. Okay. Yeah, and as I've said, I'm still sorry that it's just taken so long to watch Steven Universe. Has Pokemon ever poked fun at how Ash has never aged? Well, Ash Ketchum is just an ethereal being that is just... he's got to catch them all. It's the only way. No, you're fine. Season 1 is the longest? Really? How many episodes do the other seasons usually have? Is it close to 50? It's 51 or 52. It's most certainly 52. Because I got to episode 50 and I was like, yay, I'm done with season 1, and I saw 2 more episodes and I was like, oh, yippee! Yeah, see, that was around 30th, that's correct. Oh, nice. So that means in reality I only have like 2 more season 1s to get through, if we calculate it per season 1 length. The fun will never end. He will be our cash cow forever. Yippee! The Pokemon Company talking to Ash Ketchum. You're never gonna leave here. You're gonna die in this place. Bro, Dominus doesn't deliver this late? What's a food thing that you get that delivers late that's like subs? Oh, it's more like 25. Really? Why is it so short? Why is season 1 so long then? McDonald's, maybe? Yeah, maybe McDonald's. Really, any other fast food place? Yeah, but how are you gonna get a sub sandwich at McDonald's? Okay, so I was even more correct with my assertion. Because if I'm honest, if you could have probably cut... I do like some of season 1, but some of it does feel a bit redundant, and some of it is just kind of there for the sake of being it. Domino's subs. Not gonna lie, I kind of want Chimkin Nuggets. Who does not want Chimkin Nuggets whenever they're mentioned? Are you even a real person if when someone mentions Chimkin Nubbies, Numgies, you're not like, no, that's the good stuff. You have 2 slots of 50. I know. I'm doing this for an achievement, Gumba. This is actually the most efficient way for me to get it, is to just... I better count duplicates. That's what I'm saying right now. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, but more so you can understand the characters more because it was Cartoon Network, and that means a lot of filler episodes just there to put to the kiddos that were watching Cartoon Network. Really love Cartoon Network. Yeah, I enjoy Cartoon Network shows. Like, I really like it. So from watching them later on, I really like Courage, Courage, the Cowardly Dog. Cartoon Network has some really incredible shows, but sometimes they do kind of just lengthen them out. But I mean, you could always just skip them if you really wanted to. So it's not the worst thing in the world to skip the filler stuff. Who needs to raise your child when you have Cartoon Network? They'll do the raising for you. Let's see, what else was there in Cartoon Network that I watched a while back? I remember watching Total Drama Island for a bit. That was such a weird show. I'm amazed they approved that show for kids, to be honest. So you're already like a third of the way through Steven Universe because the kiddos were watching Cartoon Network. Okay. Oh, wait, whoa, I just if that includes the movie. What am I doing? My brain is scrambled. It's gone. It's egg. Hope it's been fun, but I have to go to bed. Have a nice dream. All right. You enjoy going to sleep too. Frostblade. All right. Bye bye. A generation raised on Family Guy and South Park is offended by the fact someone can breathe. True. I love that statement because it's so not true. I cannot believe people are offended by like Family Guy. Like I cannot believe people can be offended at all when there's things like Family Guy and other stuff, which I only like when it agrees with my opinions. When it does not, then like it's gone too far and I get offended by it. That's how it goes every single time. How did that happen? Because not everybody watched those shows. And not everybody can withstand humor. So it's 180 plus a movie. Okay, the movie's not bad at all. I guarantee I'm going to enjoy watching the movie, because at least with the movie, I know it's going to be all in one sitting. Whereas with like 10-minute episodes, I have to watch it with ads. Have you seen episode 8 of The Amazing Digital Circus? I have. It's by far my favorite episode. But that's also kind of a bit biased, because it goes very close to its source material, or like what it's inspired by, is probably the more accurate term. Okay, so now I just have to wait. So let me check the puddle achievement, because I swear I saw that. So slime toys. So I need to get chicks, and then I also need to get more slime toys. I think it goes without saying, but watch the movie in order because it's plot relevant. Well, of course. I'm not just going to watch the movie right now, Ocean. You see, what I'm going to do as soon as I get off stream is I'm going to watch the movie because, like, I really want to watch a movie right now. Even though I really need to go to sleep as soon as I'm done. I think it's been long enough that we can talk about without spoilers. Let me at least warn people. If anyone here has not seen The Amazing Digital Circus Episode 8, I would recommend either leaving stream so you can enjoy it for yourself. Yeah, just give them like a few minutes to decide. Sure. Yep, I'm dipping. Okay. Alright, enjoy the rest of your night, creep. Take care. Alright, bub, bub, ba-da, 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 da-da-da. Man, I love the part where Kane says it's Kane time and Kane's all over the place. Okay, it's been enough. We can start talking about it. I really like how the episode portrays the fact that it's more so that Kane feels trapped with the people there, as opposed to the people being trapped with Kane. That's actually really sad. Like, you actually really feel bad for Kane in the episode, because it's quite clear that Kane... It's because Kane is broken. Yes. Because, like, it's established very quite clearly that Kane does care for them and does want to give them good experiences while being trapped there. It's just they want something that he's not even sure that he can offer. He's a faulty AI, so he cannot fulfill his purpose. Wait. But he tries to. Mm-hmm. And there's also a really weird, like, mix-up when Bubble just starts, like, verbally abusing Kane. I think Bubble was made by Kane, right? So that might just be Kane speaking to himself and demeaning himself, which is quite sad. So fabricate more things. I need to get a baby chick. Strain up more than 15 slimes in your vac stream at once while on the range. Fill a pond on a ranch with at least 5 different types of slimes. Okay. Wait, I'm having a baby. Then why does he go around yelling shut up and popping the bubbles of bubble? Well, I don't know. Maybe he's just like having a really tough time and he thought to like give visual representation to the audience. Baby chicken? No baby chicken. Because like it's been portrayed in media before where like people who like who are having hallucinatory thoughts like torture themselves with the way that they think. I don't think it's that crazy of an or radical of an idea to propose. And it is funny also that the reason Kane gets deleted is because Kinger does a misinput, supposedly, from what we understand. It was a misinput. Calm down. You calm down. Oh, wow, they really like that toy. Bubble locking and calling Kane the lesser of the two is actually crazy. Hmm. Well, I think the more impactful moment for me is when Kane just starts like full on torturing the crew intentionally, like actually enjoying their misery. That's where Kane essentially starts his Am arc, in which he's just torturing them for the sake of it. And so, in case anyone's curious, my theory for episode 9 is twofold. Either number one, Kane is not actually dead, and they'll like meet Abel, or no, Kane is actually dead, and they're gonna try to meet Abel or something of that sort. And they're just gonna realize that they're just stuck there forever because they have no exit privileges, or that there is no escape. Or number two, Kane is just gonna come back and what would they do? I think it would fit thematically that they do not escape. Especially with the things that, like, Jax is doing. And I definitely think Jax has a bigger role. I really mentioned that I have no mouth and I must scream inspiration during that. Well, yeah, I could see it in the earlier season, like, either episodes 2. but it was really evident in episode 8. That's where it's undeniable. Like, the show was primarily comedy, and then it just got to that point. Supposedly, there's a backup file for Kane that was only shown for a few frames on Kinger's computer. Like, what could happen is Jax is just, like, desperate, and he just wants things to return to the way that they are. Because maybe he's afraid of actually going back to the real world, so he just brings back Kane. So collect 50 plorts in the range in 1 day. So I won't say it? Okay. You're like, I'm actually like, I know somebody at Glitch Studios, and I know exactly what's gonna happen. I'm just that smart. Also, like, Ocean and... Well, Ocean, you're the only one in stream now. If you want Creep to come back so you can talk to them, I imagine I can just direct message them and they'll come back. Or just add them on the Discord if they want to. But Gooseworks posted and described 9 as a single microwaved peep. Is it saying peep as in, like, a chicken? Oh, yeah, sure. Well, yeah, but when we're done talking about it. I'm not gonna do it right now. Oh, so this is kind of just a take that I have for the show. I kind of like Kinger when he's more of a crazy person as opposed to just coherent computer man. Like, I do like the moments of Kinger becoming more cognizant and, like, he's talking to people around them and giving them inspiration. That was cool. But I want to see, like, quirky Kinger at least one more time. Like a peep as in the marshmallow candy. Okay, if I remember correctly, if you microwave marshmallows, then they, like, explode, right? It's not a good thing. I just keep getting these, I don't want these. As I've seen some theories that talk about how Bubble might have used Kinger's access to delete Cam. I don't know, because there's a split second where we can see Kinger's finger press the delete key. They blow up and deform. Well, it could be something as well with Jax, like, abstracting. Like Bart Simpson. Absolutely, but, like, I like Homer Simpson more. Homer. Because of the candy melting from the heat and the air expanding from the heat. Because it might be something where, like, Jax tweaks out and causes something to happen in the circus. Because it technically has already been foreshadowed, or could it be foreshadowing? Like, he already stopped them from leaving before because he freaked out. He might do it again, just to be funny. I'm surprised none of the casted abstracts on supply lit, except Kamifamo, though that doesn't really count. Well, yeah. I do not necessarily have a problem with that, because they've not even necessarily been there that long. But, like, I think Jax is probably going to be the one to abstract, if any of them. Because, like, it's been set up so much, and it's going to feel like such a tease if he does not abstract in episode 9. Chickens? Yep. I think that Jax will end up sacrificing himself for the others to escape and let whatever happens to him. Like, I have no mouth and I must scream. Well, no, if it's like I guess, but that would... Hmm. But that feels like essentially just a retelling of I have no mouth and I must scream. I think it's going to be different, Ocean. Like, I could see a different change of that is... I think the reverse might happen, where Jax tries to keep everyone in the circus and they all end up getting tortured. Because he just cannot bear to be alone. And he does not like people not liking him, and he will freak out. Royal jelly, let's go. I saw one theory, and honestly, I kind of hope it's true. What if Kane did know of an exit, but it's located in a room with all the other extractions? That would make it so unlikely to be found. What if abstracting is the way out? Like, that's the exit protocol. That'd be kind of cruel. Hello, streamer man. Hi, Socks. How you doing? Wait. Lemon. Good? That's good to hear. Yeah, we're just talking about the amazing digital circus right now while I'm farming for achievements in Slime Rancher. Fabulous. Okay. Or honestly, the most dark ending that could possibly occur is that they're just all dead, and that they've already been dead the entire time, and that there is no escape. Could be something like Soma. Okay, so what do I need? Oh, that one's hungry. Let me feed him. To escape, you need to eat bubble. Rotting body theory. But I don't really feel like that would be very fulfilling, though. There's not been very many good hints at that. I think abstractions are kind of where King sees in the light, where he's basically stuck in memory. There's that active abstraction can't free them fully, since we see the scene where Kingy is abstracted but still remains somewhat sane in the darkness of the Kinger. He's even able to touch her safely. Okay, so they should be fed. Alright, I am going to... Oh, the toy did not go in there. My bad. Yes, exactly. Okay. So I need to... I'm gonna do the silver slime area first. And then I will go and get the honey, hopefully. Oh, the monies. Oh, the monies. Oh, well, that's sad. I only got like one of them. Oh, where Cave Sounds playing the end. You died in episode 8 where Kinger and Queenie find each other and Kinger saying, no matter what happens, I will cut away to him giving horrified stare as Kane throws the abstracted wife into the basement. Yeah, that was pretty depressing. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will not message Creep. I should probably enjoy the rest of the night without worrying about stream. Slash J. King is the number one saddest characters in the series. Wait, it's certainly very tragic up there. Well, Kinger kind of reminds me of like Nimdok from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Because Nimdok is like one of the creators or someone who contributed heavily to Am. Okay, I'm gonna add. It's weird enough, he seems immune to abstraction. Well, like, maybe that's something with Kane's doing? It's like his mind is so far gone he hasn't abstracted yet. I'm a little sad you never played Grace, but it's alright. No, Kane can't control abstraction. You realize things can change. It's not like 100%. At least from my recollection. It's also been a while. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Because have they established Kane can alter memories and things like that? So he might not be able to control the process fully, but he might be able to like alter how it operates. We don't know. Was one of the developers can some of some sort of hidden admin ability that prevents from abstraction. Or it could just be he's not abstracting because he's a character that's important to the plot. That could also be possible too. He can't alter stuff like memories, but he can't force or fix abstraction. Well, no, he's not forcing it. Would you not find it odd that he specifically only acts normal in the dark, and no other character has that quirk? Or maybe it's not Kane the one doing it. It could be another AI. There's so little that's actually known about the circus, and there's so much of it that's just hidden because we barely get Kane's point of view. Yeah, Kane did that, of course. Yes, he could have done that to try and prevent Kinger from abstracting. That's what I've been saying, Ocean. But you're treating me like I'm crazy. There's at least two ways from Bevels of the line. Well, yeah, it's obviously Kane and Abel. Actually, no. It's actually probably really obvious. I really hope they did not do this, but if it's literally just Kane that killed Abel, like the other AI, that's a bit quirky. That's like very on the nose. Because Kane would be the broken AI, and Abel could have been seen as the like successor of the two. And Kane was so desperate to fulfill his purpose that he killed the other AI in order to be like loved or something. And then they hold hands. Which again was kind of implied in the intro of episode 8. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping that's not necessarily the case. I think it's because Kinger had an actual chance of escaping. Kane nerfed him. Well, you see, the thing is, Ocean, is that Kinger also saw his essentially wife, or I think it actually is wife, die in front of him. You think Kane would not be like, maybe I do not want Kinger turning out like this too. It could be for either or reason. I'm just positing a way of thinking. I'm not even fully sure I believe in this. I'm just positing a way that you could see it. Because, like, either or, he definitely did that. A red dot got put in box. It bad, it broken, blue dot work good, it functional, red dot get mad, and 8 blue dot. I mean, he seemed normal even until Ragatha arrived. Well, we only see that for a short scene, Ocean. Okay, so I need a little bit more. Do I have the minty stuff? I do have the minty. Well, the more interesting question to ask is because red dot dead, can blue dot get out? And the logs of King's Superior shows Ragatha arrived like 10 years after King arrived. Maybe, but what's interesting is in the end credits, both Kane and Bubble were gone. What if Bubble is more? What if Bubble is actually the second AI, but just under Kane's control? That'd be interessante at the very least. It would kind of explain why Bubble was acting so weird. In theory, one of the AIs still has to be alive. That's what everyone thinks. Okay. Ocean essentially is like, you're not special, Spiggy. Everyone's already thought this conclusion before. You could have let me down lightly. That includes me, by the way. My stream was tweaking there for a second. That's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, we'll have to see. Honestly, if I want to have more, I've only watched each episode once. We back? Yeah. It's because the hotel Wi-Fi, my beloved. Let's see. This somehow works, baffling works well enough to stream to 3 platforms at once. Yep. I should increase it. I should, like, stream to Rumble and Kick. Make it 5. Okay, I'm gonna go get the honey now. Okay, is there anything else that I need from this? Karate. Karate. The poor Wi-Fi router. I'm tired, boss. Well, it's not my Wi-Fi router, so... My dog just got a new toy. Let's go. He's so happy right now. Yeah. So, the very least that I'll say about Amazing Digital Circus is I am excited to see what the finale episode will be like. I am very happy with where Glitch has taken the series. It's been very interesting, to say the least. Why are you tired? Why is your name Tired? Why'd they name you that? That's pretty cruel to name a router. Streaming upstairs, streaming to 5 places at once. The router's just like, oh, please. I've had enough. I cannot take it anymore. Okay, so I am going to farm for, I think it's at 50 plorts. It's a ridiculous number of plorts. And then I'm going to go back to the Moss area. Carrot is a router. Oh, thank God. Give me your plort, boy. Thank you. Give me your plort, boy. Thank you. Such an inefficient mean to get plorts. Get it. Wait. There you are. Plort. Plort, plort. Plort, plort. The initial drafts of Halo games for what the elites were gonna say. Plort, plort. Speaking, I'm gonna fall asleep to the stream. Okay, bye. Okay. Good night, Boob. I wish you well. I'm glad we were able to finally talk about Steven Universe. I finally got around to it. I'm so happy about that. I can rest now. Generator kicks on. Oh no, that can be. I just walk down to the router myself. We're done when I say we're done. We're gonna have a 24-hour stream today. You can work with that, right? So what's also really cool about the Amazing Digital Circus is how well or how good the animation looks from the first episode. Like, if we watch that episode again, like the lighting and stuff's a little quirky. The character designs are good, but they're certainly a little bit more simplistic, and now they're just insane. But boss, I'm tired. Hi, tired. I need a stream. Get to work. That's what I would say too. And then I would cut their pay, and then lay them off. Gotta have that CEO mindset. OMG Steven Universe, I forgot which was your favorite episode and what was your favorite character? What was my favorite episode? There was a lot of good ones that I liked. I liked the episode which Pearl had like the existential crisis about her importance to Rose Quartz. That was a decent episode. That's also probably recency bias because I watched that very soon. Also, the episode where Lapis Lazuli goes back to like, where is it? To space. Really like that episode. A favorite character might actually be Garnet. Pearl's pretty up there too. Especially confirming my theory that they were a fusion because there was the two gems that were in their hands. Because they got a Netflix contract, they had more budget to pay for better animation. Yeah, I did know that they were on Netflix. Although that would be so weird to watch The Amazing Digital Circus on Netflix. When you can just watch it for free. But then again, that's not the first time that's ever happened. I think like Red vs. Blue had something similar to that. Your favorite's Amethyst? Is it because you like the like lore of how they came to be, or just like their quirky character trait of like messiness and eating? You're not gonna believe this. That's one of the things that I do not like about the character is the fact that they're super messy. That's certainly saying I dislike them. I definitely like them as a character. It's just okay. 15 more. Eat. Streamer, guess what? Yes, Ocean. You know why she's my favorite event too, but I really relate to her. Okay. Eat. 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 Now eat. Owie. Ow. You missed that. There we go. So close. We're gonna spam a tum here. Spam a tum. There we go, free range in. That seems very unnecessary, to be honest. His new Femphenol album next year. I thought you were saying right now, and I was like, oh. Already? That's decently quick. That's a good rate. Also, speaking of glitch, random thing. Is the Knights of Guinevere going to get another episode? Because I watched that episode and I thought it was a decently okay start to a series. Is there going to be any more? Because it feels like what Glitch's approach to production is they make a million pilots. And then they just stick with the stuff that's super successful. Oh, and speaking of YouTube series, I've not... You know what you just reminded me of? I've not finished watching Hell of a Boss. I've not even watched the first season of Hazbin Hotel, to be honest, but... I'll maybe get around to it, but I'm not sure it's the type of series that I'll like too much. I thought Hell of a Boss was okay. I liked Millie, and what was the other character's name? What was the other one? They're in a relationship. It's really adorable. I liked them, but I hated whenever the other characters would make, like, jokes out of them. And I did not like how Blitz constantly tries to force himself in the relationship. I know why character-wise, but it just kind of felt uncomfortable. I'm like, Blitz, leave him alone, please. Let them live their peace. And plus, it also does not help the allegations that, like, all the memes of Vizzy Pop writing, where it's just cursing every 5 seconds. That is very true, some of the episodes. It is, like, extremely true, where sometimes the comedy is just saying the F word over and over again. And I'm sitting there watching it and being like, yep, this is why I wake up in the morning. Just for this. Okay, I just want the new license, and I should be able to afford it now. Alright, so got that. License. Be-yoink. Cool. Okay, so now I go to the moss. Is it overgrowth? Undergrowth? I don't remember what it's called. It's called moss something. Alright, please, I need wild honey. It would be so nice to have bees. And actually, can I craft? I need more. Never mind, I'm not going there just yet. Can I make more drill? Or is it apothecary? What is it called? These. Oh, we need more of those. Arrgh. Streamer waste time. Crazy, never done that before. Oh, I'm very low. I need to feed these guys. You only gets the food when I need the plorts from you. That's how it works. As they say, fair is fair. Sure, we can say that. Okay, should be able to make one more. One. One of these things, please. Alright, I'm gonna be fully honest. I'm probably gonna make the B, and then I'm probably gonna go to sleep. I'll probably write the stream log and do things like that, but I'm not gonna stream any longer. I'm pretty EP. From my conversation about the amazing digital circus and some of the, like, vocal mess-ups I've made up today, I need a little bit more EP time than usual. I need to recharge. What? Why am I unlocking that now? That would have been so nice to have, like, I don't know, hours ago. That's actually crazy that unlocks just then. I'm not even sure that was faster. Owie. Oh, wrong way. How long ago did Slime Rancher 2 come out? Is there a possibility that they're gonna make a third game? That would be funny. It's like I start a yearly trend in which I'm always one behind on the games. I finish and like I fully complete Slime Rancher 1 and then Slime Rancher 2, then I go on to Slime Rancher 2. But the instant that I start it, Slime Rancher 3 comes out, and then the cycle continues forever and into eternity. That is very likely to occur, I will be honest. The rate that I do some of these games is quite slow. Okay, where did I put it? Can I like see it on the map? Oh, I can. That's so nice. Honey, 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 honey. Oh, yes, honey. Honey. The scam service, honey, honey. That's the good stuff right there. That's the best stuff. Perfect. I still find it so funny how Honey operated for so long, and then one person investigated it and was like, hey, it's actually quite clearly scamming you. I wonder if people still install Honey. The uninformed consumer. I know I can open it now, but I do not have the monies. Poverty hits so hard. B. Do we just put it down? Okay, so I think what would be nice... I'm gonna put it in the cave, because I think that's where it's gonna be the most helpful. I don't know how this operates, so we'll figure it out. That's like putting it in the cave is exactly the worst spot. That sounds like me. That sounds like something I would do. Utilities. B. Target. Okay, what do I have here? So we have veggies. Can these guys eat veggies? No, they can only eat fruit. Mmm. Okay, so I guess I'll feed those guys. I figured I can only work in one range expansion. So veggies, source, gardens, destination, corral. Oh, does it just put it in all the corrals? That's kind of a bit of a problem. How does this work? Let me watch you. I was about to say, is it actually going to pick up one at a time? I'd be so sad if that's true. Eat. 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 I broke the ceiling again. There we go, perfect. Alright. The world has been righted. Well, except for this guy. There you go. God, there's hordes. So many. Okay, can I upgrade it so there's more than one bee at a station? Or do I just have to make like 1,000,000,000 bees? Okay, so this is cool. Ah. So this way, I actually really need to make it so all the bees in one area, not all the bees, all the slimes in one area are like one food source. That would be the most efficient way to do this. I'll have to set that up next time, though. I will write that in the stream log. Alright. I'm gonna go EP. Alright. Oh, was the bench no longer? Oh, no, the bench is here. Anyways, I hope all of you have a fantastic rest of your day / night. Hopefully you did / will do something productive. So long. Bye-bye.